Yo, I told you guys we were gonna do another video. Today we're looking at the combat enemies elevated video from PlayStation for God of War, Ragnarok. Of course, duh. So we're gonna be looking at the combat, we're gonna look at the enemies, we're gonna look at, new things that are gonna be in the game, and I'm really excited for. Hey, look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. You see the kitty? Look at him. Chilling. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at some new stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna be hanging out. Make sure you guys sub if you already subbed, because I told you, first day we're dropping Ragnarok content. First day, very first day. Go ahead and do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you do it? You did it. Good job. Now you're a community member of shwammitup. And oh yeah, drop my shit.
Shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it. Shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it up, shwam it.
All right, so let's dive into the video, y'all. I'm excited. Okay.
From a combat perspective, I always, and I still feel like the meat and potatoes of any God of War game is combat.
That is true. Damn. Look like. Oh wait, so we're back in Alpine. Combat and enemies elevated.
My name is Roberto Clemente. All my friends call me Bert. I'm a senior combat animator here at Sony.
I like how he moved his head when he said
My name
that.
is Kim Wynn, and I'm a gameplay animator.
Hi, I'm Sabra, and I'm a senior VFX artist on God of War Ragnarok.
Look what it is.
My name is Grace Pan, and I'm a gameplay animator.
He's definitely going to
in
try
God
to
of
kill
War
us the whole time.
Ragnarok.
Look at Atreus.
Hi, I'm Stephen O'Hara with GBA, combat designer on God of War. And I create interesting and memorable creatures that players like to attack and defend against.
As an animator, you gave life to characters. You make them move, you give them personalities, you give them weight.
Hey, yo.
My role as a VFX artist is to put the power behind a move. You are in control of
we'll
fire,
be fighting
and
light
earth,
elves?
and water and wind. Whether you are throwing your axe or on the receiving end of an enemy spell,
What is
VFX
that?
is what really gives the movement and the danger to every move that a character or enemy makes.
I work really closely with the design team and the tech art team on this project.
So we're actually fighting real people this time.
We actually work a lot with
That
camera,
is always good.
along with the guidance of our great camera team. So I find myself doing.
I always
fight
wonder like how
choreography
combat
sometimes.
would be in this game with just real enemies, rather than just like Draugr and
One of
stuff
the
like
most
that.
challenging parts about being a combat designer isn't the technical implementation of creating a creature, but it's really navigating
combat
that
doesn't
line
look too
between
different.
frustrating and engaging.
And what, if it's not
You wanna
broke,
make
don't
something
fix
that
it.
makes players
If it's not broke,
lean
don't fix
forward
it.
and focus and really try hard against that enemy and feel good about overcoming that, but we don't want to make them feel defeated if they can't figure something out.
And then it feels rewarding when you win, not because it was impossible, but because it was fun and engaging.
Facts. Oh yeah. Ooh, more finishing moves.
After the last game, we've heard the community cry out for more mini-bosses, bigger creatures, and enemy variety, and this time we really leaned into
we can
that.
grapple?
So in God of War Ragnarok, you're going to be traveling to all 9 realms, and each realm is going to have
All
like its own
9?
theme of enemies that are very unique to that space. For example, in Alfheim, we're familiar with the Dark Elves, but this time around we're going to be fighting the Light Elves, such as the
I didn't even.
Light
I thought the light elves
Warrior.
don't fight.
One
Like,
of the key
they didn't
learnings
fight
from the
back?
last God of War game is we don't have to think about the camera and how close combat is going to feel. We already have that knowledge, so we can build upon the close camera that we have, and we can iterate on enemies, creating more interesting scenarios.
I wonder how do they fight.
In the last game, Atreus was just starting to fight alongside Kratos, and he was learning from the master tactician. So in this game, he's trying to prove himself a little bit more, and we built upon
He doesn't
those
need to prove
mechanics
himself.
with
Just
him.
be
The
more
previous God of
reliable. You know
War,
what I'm saying?
Atreus was still a kid, right? So he has a lot of dependency on his father. And for this game, you will see Atreus moving more independently
Yeah, okay,
on his
Atreus,
own
move
as a
on.
companion.
Move on. Do your thing. But when
In
did we
regards
start
to
grappling?
VFX
That's
for
what I want
Kratos,
to know.
I think what the players really love is the powerfulness of it. When you are playing as Kratos, you really do feel like the god of war. And moving into Ragnarok, we want to really make something bigger, make it stronger, make it more of a spectacle.
Okay,
You want
I
them
see
to
the
be
parry
like,
window.
Oh my gosh,
You know, that's what I'm looking
I didn't know that
for.
the Blades of Chaos could get even better, but look at that.
So
That's
as Kratos
fire.
gets more powerful, he's going to have access to newer combos and newer abilities that will increase the combat depth.
Okay,
of
we
each
already-
weapon.
we
For the
used to
Blades,
that.
one of the moves that I've really enjoyed from previous God of Wars is the combat grapple, and we're going to be bringing that with a new twist.
I'm very excited for players to try the blade grapple traversal moves. That brings so much more speed into the movement and the dynamic feel to it.
See, I think that's pretty
One of the ways
cool.
we've expanded Kratos combat this time around is we've given more utility and choice to his shield loadout.
If
we can have
you
different
are a parry
shield.
person, you could really go for a
Kim, you speaking to my heart right now. Kim, you speaking to my heart right now. You said if you know I'm a parry person. I love to pay. I am the parry god. Okay, I died a few times, but y'all saw that last video, and if you didn't, I will have it up for this next one. Y'all saw that last video. I was parrying the hell out of Boulder, so I want you to proclaim me as a parry god. Okay, proclaim me. Proclaim me.
shield that gears towards parrying. If you're a big blocker, then you could choose a shield that will really match your playstyle.
I am a parry god.
One new mechanic or element
Very
that
good.
I'm really excited about is these combo finishers.
Combo
Building up the stun
finishers.
meter this time around is going to lead to different ways to basically decapitate the enemy.
You're going to be able to choose, which weapon you want to have when you kill a guy. Another feature that we
That looks like. Y'all ever seen Mad Max? Those look like the guys from Mad Max. That's what it looks like to me.
Basically decapitate the enemy.
you're going to be able to choose, which weapon you want to have when you kill a guy.
That is awesome.
Another feature that we've added
Finish
for
it.
Kratos is his new pre-fall attacks. You could jump off a ledge, and if there's an enemy
Pre-fall
below
attacks.
you, you could slam down on him.
I like that.
There's such an emphasis on verticality in some of these fights that it's super engaging. And as Kratos, now that you have so much mobility and that you can also take
this is
advantage of
gonna
that
be great.
verticality, I think it just adds such another interesting layer to a fight.
In God of War Ragnarok, we've enhanced the Kratos and Atreus duo. He's going to initiate a little bit more, be aggressive. He's going to fight alongside you.
Really?
Sometimes even surprise you with his combo abilities too.
Some of the new expanded
the way he was
companion
beating on him
actions
with that?
you'll see Atreus do leverage the fact that he's older now, he's bigger now. And he's different from Kratos, so his magic has a different flavor.
Oh, wow.
Not only that they fight side by side together, there are also a lot of mini games and player interaction moments. For example, like the puzzle systems and the set pieces. You definitely will see a lot more collaborations between father and son.
Really? This is what I'm excited for right here. Like, where are they? Where are they?
Odin must have sent them.
More Valkyries?
There's so much that goes into building a big set piece. You basically iterate and iterate and iterate, and it takes testing and just seeing what works to really figure out the personality of something. Basically, every department gives it their all to make things really spectacular.
This is gonna be so good.
There were a lot of different times that I would look back at God of War games just through the ages before 2018. There were so many amazing, huge boss fights and set pieces that it was a huge inspiration for me on my time on this project.
For the old father!
Our design philosophy for creating new and memorable enemies is basically making them a combat puzzle, similar to like chess, and focusing on the chess pieces. Each piece has its own theme and its own use.
You need to be able to see what's happening in an instant and be able to react as
Amen.
the player.
Yeah. Instant
There's a couple
reaction.
of different ways that we go into making an attack very readable for the player. Sometimes we add a signature audio cue, or we'll add the different rings, such as what we did in the last game.
Exactly.
That lets you know that this attack is unblockable, you need to dodge it.
There's so many
Ooh.
different ways.
Why are you
that
so
VFX
nasty?
Really helps not just show what an enemy is about to do, but show who the enemy really is.
War.
Everything
can't
you
wait for
design
this fight.
has to be surrounding the essence
I
of
really can't wait for
the
this fight.
character and a story. It's what makes it believable and memorable in the first place.
I think what I'm most excited about is for players to experience the diversity of enemies that this game has to offer.
All right.
You will be fighting
Centaur?
everything from
Lizard?
small little creatures to things that will take up the entire
Whoa.
screen.
All of their designs run the gamut. I think each one looks so much different from the next one, and each of them have
Can I
their own
parry
play
everything? That's
styles,
what I need to
their
know.
own little fantasies that go into it.
Is everybody
And
parryable?
so I think if you are really into Norse mythology, you'll be very interested to see how Sony Santa Monica has taken some of these creatures and interpreted them for God of War.
Everything that goes into the game, there's emotion behind it and intent behind it, and by the time it gets to you, everything that you've seen that you're going to play and experience has been sweated over, bled over, tested, and is fun to
Oh,
play.
what is that? Oh? Yikes! Yo, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Man, I can't wait. God damn. Can't wait.